Rock in the River, a Buddhist tale of inner strength. Introduction. In a serene village nestled amidst majestic mountains, a young man named Kiran struggled with the turbulence of his mind. Life's challenges left him anxious and uncertain, wavering like a leaf in the wind. His mind was a battlefield, and he felt crushed by the weight of self-doubt and fear. One day, news spread that a revered Buddhist monk named Master Rinpoche was visiting the nearby monastery. Known for his profound wisdom, the master was said to have guided countless souls toward inner peace and strength. Kiran, yearning for solace, decided to seek the master's teachings. Seeking the master. At dawn, Kiran set out on the rocky path to the monastery. The journey was arduous and mirroring the inner struggles he faced. When he reached the monastery, he found Master Rinpoche seated beneath a Bodhi tree, radiating a calm presence. "Master," Kiran said, bowing deeply, "I feel weak. My mind wavers with every difficulty, and I am easily overwhelmed. How can I find strength within myself?" The master studied Kiran for a moment before responding. "Come with me." The lesson of the rock. Master Rinpoche led Kiran to a large boulder by the river. Pointing to the rock, he asked, "Do you think this rock is strong?" "Yes, Master," Kiran replied. "It is unyielding and firm." "Good," said the master. "Now try to move it." Kiran pushed, pulled, and strained, but the rock remained unmoved. Exhausted, he said, "It is impossible, Master. The rock is too strong." The master nodded. "The rock symbolizes the strength you seek. It is immovable and unshaken by external forces. But true strength is not about being like the rock." Let us continue. The lesson of the river. They walked to the flowing river, its waters glimmering under the sunlight. The master gestured to the river and said, "Now observe this river. Is it strong?" Kiran hesitated. "It is not firm like the rock, Master, but it flows endlessly and carves its path through mountains. In that sense, it is strong." "Exactly," said the master. "The river teaches us that strength can also mean flexibility. Unlike the rock, it adapts to obstacles, finding its way around them without losing its essence. Strength is not about resistance alone, it is about resilience and flow." Facing the inner demons. Kiran looked puzzled. "But Master, how can I become like the rock or the river when my mind feels so fragile?" The master smiled. "Come with me to the meditation hall. It's time to face your inner demons." Inside the hall, Master Rinpoche handed Kiran a bowl filled with water. "This bowl represents your mind," he said. "Now shake it." Kiran did as instructed, and the water rippled chaotically. "Notice how unclear the water becomes when agitated," the master explained. "This is your mind when consumed by fear, doubt, and worry. Now place the bowl down and let it rest." Kiran placed the bowl on the ground. Over time, the ripples subsided, and the water became still and clear. "When the mind is calm, clarity and strength emerge naturally," said the master. "Strength does not come from fighting the chaos, but from stilling it." The trial of stillness. To help Kiran practice, the master gave him a task: to meditate under the Bodhi tree for an entire day without reacting to any distractions. As Kiran meditated, villagers passed by, some mocking him, others cheering him on. Flies buzzed around him, the sun scorched his skin, and hunger gnawed at his belly. His mind screamed for him to give up, but he remembered the river and let his thoughts flow without resistance. By sunset, Kiran felt a deep stillness within. The external challenges no longer controlled him. He realized that strength was not about avoiding difficulties, but remaining steady in their presence. The master's final teaching. When Kiran reported his experience to Master Rinpoche, the master said, "You have learned two vital truths. First, like the rock, stand firm in your values and purpose. Do not let external forces dictate your worth. Second, like the river, adapt to life's challenges with grace, flowing around obstacles instead of breaking against them." "But Master," Kiran asked, "what if the burden becomes too heavy?" The master handed him a small pebble and said, "Carry this in your hand." Kiran found it effortless. "Now imagine carrying a sack of these pebbles all day," the master continued. "The weight would exhaust you. Similarly, holding on to every fear, doubt, and regret weighs you down. Let go of unnecessary burdens, and you will find strength." Transformation. Over the weeks, Kiran practiced meditation and mindfulness, learning to observe his thoughts without judgment. He embraced challenges as opportunities for growth and began viewing his mind as both a rock and a river, firm in purpose, yet flexible in approach. The villagers noticed the change in Kiran. No longer was he the anxious young man they once knew. He had become a pillar of strength, inspiring others to face their struggles with courage and resilience. Conclusion. Years later, Kiran returned to the monastery to thank Master Rinpoche. The master, now older but still radiating wisdom, said, "You found the strength within yourself, Kiran. Always remember, true strength is not the absence of struggle, but the ability to rise above it. Like the rock and the river, you have become unshakable yet adaptable, a true embodiment of inner strength." Kiran bowed deeply, feeling a profound gratitude for the master's teachings. As he walked back to the village, he realized he no longer feared life's challenges. Instead, he welcomed them as rivers welcome rocks, knowing that every obstacle is an opportunity to grow stronger. This story highlights the importance of cultivating inner strength through mindfulness, resilience, and the ability to let go of unnecessary burdens. Let me know if you'd like to tailor it further.